Hey everyone, welcome to my No Man's Sky video. This is Shalin Magi, and this is episode 48. Little recap of episode 47. I started episode 47 out already with the Atlanta drive, and I basically made it to the purple systems. Um, the system that I restored had a gas giant, which was really awesome. Um, and I went down there and did a few things. I collected some materials I needed: quartzite, activated quartzite, crystallized helium. I made a base on the gas giant, and I cataloged it as a wonder. My first purple system, my first gas giant. So that was pretty cool. And that was pretty much the whole episode. There was a lot of stuff I had to do with the anomaly, and I had to interact here and there with the Void Mother, and but it seems that I'm pretty much free at this point, or everything's opened up now. As far as purple systems, there's some upgrades that I need to do. I need to basically install. Oh, I already installed it, but I need to basically just make a quantum computer, and I'll have my Exocraft summoning unit, which will be really fantastic. Uh, what else? There's a couple other things. I know that there's another building at my settlement that does need crystallized helium to continue. I know that there's a couple things on maybe a few of my Exocrafts that are going to need, like, one of those type of resources: crystallized helium, quartzite, activated quartzite, even lithium. I can't remember exactly which upgrades, but I do believe it's with the exocrafts, right? Maybe I'll go to the anomaly. I'll have to get some salvage data. Go to the anomaly and get the last exocraft on the list, which I believe is the Pilgrim. So I'm going to send these guys on some missions, and let me do the toughest one right now, Voyage of Discovery. So I'll probably send two S-Class. I'll send an S-Class exploration, and an S-Class support. And then the rest I'm going to try to send the lowest level frigates I can, which looks like they're all B class, right? So that works just fine. Um, Balanced expedition. So this has more light years. So I'm going to do the trade. Um, I'll do an A-class trade. And let's see. Send my A-class raider. I'll do a B-class support. And then just try to get some of my lower trade guys in there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Actually, I was saying, like, maybe by episode 50 would be the end of this series, but I don't know, because there's a lot of upgrades that I need to do on the freighter alone. That's definitely going to take a while, but there may not be, like, a lot of sort of quests and stuff that I got to follow. It would be more like me grinding crashed freighters, derelict freighters, obviously for salvage frigate units, to be able to open up the upgrades to get this freighter in top. Well, to get the upgrades, and then maybe there would be an episode where I would focus on really trying to find, like a class S, and I'd really like to get the Star Destroyer looking freighter, like the Star Wars Star Destroyer, as opposed to having another dreadnought. I mean, as cool as dreadnoughts are, I mean, my main guy has a Class S, so it would be cool to get a Class S Star Destroyer. That would be great. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this industrial. And yeah, obviously we'll do that. And I think support, yes. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe an S-Class support. And we got an industrial here. Okay. So let me... Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, and these two are pretty simple, so a combat, as long as I got one combat for the balanced, pretty good. So these are both simple ones, so I'm going to go ahead and choose some weaker guys to send. Send a B-class support and C-class support, and then I'll send 2 C-class combats with 1 S-class combat. I think that'll be quite fine. And do I have... No, I don't. All right. Yeah, and then balance. So balance is pretty simple. Just S-class trade, exploration, combat, support, and trade. And there we have it. All right, so I am going to hit the settlement, and I'll meet you guys there. Hey everyone, I'm back. I haven't left the freighter to go to the settlement yet, and that is because I figure while I'm on my freighter, you know, the cool thing about a freighter is you don't need to go and grab everything out of your storage units in order to build something or repair something. So while I'm on my freighter, I'm going to go ahead and install this Exocraft summoning unit. I just need 2 quantum computers, and I already made the 2 processors. So I'm going to go ahead and do that before I hit the settlement. So yeah, let me do that, and that way, yeah, I can get this thing going and maybe test it out when I get on a planet. I may need the oh, and after the settlement, I think I'm going to go to the anomaly because I do have oh, it's not showing. Well, I have 19 salvage data, and I do believe that the Pilgrim is like 10 or something. So and I'm probably going to hit a... Oh, you know what? So on my Runaway Mold 2 farm, right across there's that big building. It's almost like specialized trade posts where you can trade relics in. So I'm going to take everything I can to that place that may be able to be sold as a relic. Maybe none of this stuff will be able to, but I'm going to take it anyway, right? And see what I can get for it. If not, then I'll just sell it to essentially the space station. But I think, yeah, like these, I'm thinking these may be able to be sold. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all this stuff, and I'll meet you at the settlement. All right, everyone, I'm here at the settlement, and I'm going to do my normal routine. Check up on the status of it. Yeah, looking great. And this is nice. Kelp sack. Kelp sack is great for a recipe called Anomalous Tart, which gives you plus 54 resources mined buff, which is incredible when you're mining runaway mold, especially when you mine that stuff if you put your opti drill in a supercharged slot, which mine already is, which I don't normally do that. I want to put this in there, but I got my opti drill and my terrain manipulator down here, so if I do get to runaway mold, boom, I'll stick that in there. And yesterday I was kind of testing out. I didn't really make any differences. I didn't pay attention to see what the difference was, but I was thinking, man, since I need this crystallized helium so bad for so many things, I thought, well, let me put my terrain manipulator in this supercharged slot and see if it actually grants me more. I didn't really pay attention, so yeah, that's pretty much that. And all right, So I am going to get. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at the citizen request. Oh, receive dissonant transmission. Interesting. Hello, Disruptor. We have our own settlement. Not many. We welcome your contribution. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. On my main guy, I've got an autophage and a Corvex settlement. So on this, I guess I'll do the I've got Viking and autophage. So I'm gonna accept that. Absolutely. Just give me something more to do. Settlements are pretty simple. Okay, I will meet you where at the Unveil building. No meeting about it. It's like right outside my front door. So this was 59,000 productivity. At that point, really outweighing the upkeep costs. But I got a feeling this is going to jump to like 70 some, maybe higher. S class, which is awesome. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, 88,000, so that's cool. Now I have another, I believe it's this building, which is also going to need crystallized helium, which, yes, in that case, I am going to have to call in my Corvette. So I'll be right back with you. Hey, everyone. I wasn't able to grab the helium. I only had 10 in my storage, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and port to the gas giant. And okay, everyone, we're here on the gas giant. Let me see what, okay, it's heat. Let me go ahead and buff up my heat shields and, okay. And you know what? I probably got my Corvette here. Yeah. I'm just gonna do the physical thing. It sucks because, yeah, jetpacks really suffer on these things. But that's okay, we'll get there. Damn. Okay, here we are. Maybe I'll just go ahead and summon my Corvette here. There we go. So, oh, come on. I hope there's stuff in here. Yes. Well, this isn't exactly what I need, but I'll take it. Absolutely. All right. So cool. That's 500 more activated indium, and let's head over to the. I'll meet you at the crystallized helium. All right, wow. You know, the crystallized helium is like right in my backyard. I just noticed that. I probably should have went to that one first, but anyway. So let me see, where is... So there's my base right there, and the crystallized helium's right here. And there's a knowledge stone. Let me hit that. Learn some language. Quebec's word for bee. Okay. Very nice. All right. Yep, love these things. Okay. You know, at some point, I am going to upgrade this Corvette. And at this point now, since I've made it to Purple Galaxies, and I'm pretty much in the end game content, not only am I going to upgrade the technology on the Corvette, like add more slots, but I'm going to go ahead and probably throw some of them Reach Expedition Corvette pieces on. So change the look, not radically, but definitely change the look of the Corvette. So let's see. Yeah. Going back to the settlement, I'll meet you there. All right, everyone. And right outside my doorstep is the place I'm going to upgrade now. 250 crystallized helium. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to... Okay, where are you at? Actually, I'm just going to summon in my ship. But I'm going to head to this autophage settlement. Okay, Desert Moon, yeah, that's fine. It can't be any worse than the Blizzard one. So... the cool thing about the autophage settlement is when you get ahead of... Look at this. I'm definitely going to grab a mirror. And I might as well take this guy out. We go ahead and accept this this here invitation. Settlement control unavailable. Become settlement overseer for... Yeah, alright. Cool. Alright. Yeah, 210 silicate powder. I think I can afford that. 1 minute, 25 seconds. Oh, so, yeah, so like I was saying, the cool thing about having an autophage settlement is when you get ahead of the debt with an autophage settlement, you can have them process quantum processors for you. So you can have, what, 2 quantum processors every, I don't know, a couple days or something. And, you know, quantum processors is one of the top 3 tiers that it takes to make your stasis device. Iridesite, cryo chamber, and quantum processor, right? So this, and this is pretty plentiful. If not, can always craft it. I've never had to craft this, though, when I make stasis devices. Well, maybe I have crafted this and not noticed, because I just usually, whatever's lit up, I'll just click it and make them. But, yeah, so that's cool thing about autophage settlements. Okay, and I'm going to get ready and... Alright, looks like... Yeah. 5 metal... Oh, 5 metal plating, okay. Three, 4, 5. Okay. That's C. And then... Yeah, minute 26. So after here, well, I'm going to have to go to a space station because I don't think I'll be able to get in here to use the teleport. So I'm going to have to go to a space station, and what I want to do is, like I said earlier, I want to hit the runaway mold 2 farm. Not so much to collect runaway mold, but there's that big sort of trading post type thing that has, I believe it has the relic artifact exchange, and I want to see what I have here in my inventory, what, if any of them, I believe some of them are artifacts, so I definitely want to do that. Not so much to make the units, although I welcome the units, but mostly to try to clear out some space. Oh, 3 microprocessors. That may be a problem, but you know what? Activated quartzite is just like activated indium. It's the same values, so at this point I do need the activated quartz probably more than the indium, but in either case the output is the same. You get 4 chromatic metal 4 chromatic metal for every 1 activated indium, and if you add the ferrite dish, you get 1 to 8. It's the exact same with the activated quartzite. So, okay, let me see if that's enough. I think 1 processor is like what, 40 chromatic metal or something, and I need 3 of them. Microchips. Okay. Another short one, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to hit a space station. Hey everyone, I'm at the space station, and the mission agent has a multi-tool expansion slot, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this mission, repair a damaged item. That should be pretty easy. And unlike Nexus missions, I can kind of jump on that when I choose. So yeah, I'm going to hit runaway mode 2. I'll meet you there. All right, everyone, I'm at the runaway 2 mode camp, and I'm not even concerned with grabbing them guys. What I want to do is, I remember this place being in clear. Yeah, it's right over there, but whatever. We'll find it, no problem. And it looks like the repair, I see a repair icon, so maybe that's on the same planet. So let me go ahead. Yeah, there's the trade artifact thing. So I want to see what are actually artifacts that I have so I can get rid of this stuff. Now I know that some of them, if you trade, sometimes you'll get a really nice profit, sometimes you may lose, so it's kind of a toss-up, but I don't really care. I just want to get rid of this stuff. Okay, submit fossil, biological. Okay, so it looks like I may have, all these may work. Serve, yeah. Increase 1 Viking standing, okay. Oh, I can only, I guess there's a cooldown on this. Find and repair. All right, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and, oh, wrong ship. Let's go ahead and fix this damage, whatever it is. Probably approximate location, right? Then again, it may be right here. No. And yeah, I gotta hit these things every time I see them, because running out of fuel is BS. Right, I'm back, everyone. I got everything I need to repair this stuff, and man, I'll tell you, I may upgrade the Corvette quicker than I assume, because it is so cramped in there with the safes, with storage units, and right near the ladder. Maybe figure out a way to add another, at least another, I guess, half walkway, half bay. That would be good. And then definitely I'm going to upgrade the mostly cosmetics, you know, aside from adding augmentations, you know, to the technology and all. So, all right. So that is complete. So I can go ahead and hit the space station real quick, and then from there I'll just port right back to the settlement. So I'll meet you at the space station. Hey everybody, I'm back at the space station. I want to check something real quick on the Corvette while I'm here. Let me see. And I'm not going to do no major modification. I just want, because I remember when I was building this, I had an empty space. So I'm just going to move this. So I've got this empty space right here. that I could just throw a half of a, and that would solve my issue. So I'm going to do that. And that's perfect. I have an ambassador thing. I guess, yeah. I'm just going to stick that right there. And then I'll just put those parts back on. I hope they go back on. uh, I had these, right? But they were facing, like, oh man, you know what? Oh, yeah, perfect. Man, that's going to be such a big help. So, like I said, I'm not going to get too in the weeds with the customization type thing. But, yeah. Oh, okay. So at least now I can, oh, that looked weird. Let me just scroll up here. Yeah, okay. Okay, the stuff probably didn't load in time. But anyway, yeah, so now I can move those 2 storage units. Like right here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right here, it's really kind of tight. If I have an open space here, or at least have this spot right here open, I'll feel a lot more less confined. So, yeah, that was a pretty simple fix. I don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place. But I'm just going to turn this in, and I'll meet you back at the settlement, the new settlement, that is. Get this multi-tool expansion for some later point in time. I'll apply it to a weapon, so I will see you in a moment. All right, everyone, I'm back at the settlement, and of course the building's ready. It's been ready, but let me go ahead and get this thing started to where I can actually do something. Okay, so Class C Overseer's office. Unfortunately, I think oh no, so you do get that. So I'm actually tempted to not upgrade this because I want to have access to the teleporter, but I don't know. I'll figure that out in a moment. I'll probably just view construction opportunity, approve salon, 3 population capacity, 1 citizen happiness. Marketplace, absolutely. The productivity right there is, yeah. I'm not even reading the thing down below. It's like, yeah, I'm going for the productivity all day, and marketplace should be behind me. But it's not. Okay. $340 silicate powder. And yeah, that's 2 hours. So, next episode, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the overseer's office, and I'll meet you. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, so I'll meet you there. Everyone, I haven't even got to the overseer's office. I was just thinking now, I am in my home system. I'm in the system that has, what is that? Okay, this is my home system. So, anyway, I was testing to see if I could summon my units, and it looks like I could summon all my Exocraft. Pilgrim I don't have yet. So, that's a perfect opportunity to go ahead and hit the anomaly and buy the Pilgrim with some of my salvage data. So I'll meet you up at the anomaly. Hey everyone, I'm at the space station, and me just adding that little ambassador bay opened up a whole can of worms here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this, and while I do that, I'm just going to apply the new parts. Not going to make a video out of it, but I'll catch up with you when I'm all done. Hey everyone, just a quick check-in. I added a whole lot more walkways for space, and you can see I've removed a lot of stuff. I'm going to put those Aeon parts from the breach, so I'll be right back. So I just wanted to show you, I left one half of the Corvette off. All I did was basically take off some of the side trim and the old wings. And this piece underneath, I took the long nose I made off and I just put this piece underneath, kind of gives it a little bit of that pointy look to it. Um, yeah, and got the wings. This top piece is awesome, and these freaking blades are really nasty looking. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and basically just put this wing on this side and put this side piece on, and I'm good to go. I just wanted to kind of show you the look of it. I like it. So, you know what? Actually, let me try something here. This shield looks pretty nice. I don't know if it would fit. Actually, I got to put my cyclotron up on there, so no, it won't. So yeah, let me throw my cyclotron. And there we go. So, yeah, I'll catch back up with you guys in one moment. All right, everyone, I'm all done messing with this Corvette. That's pretty much it now. It looks like the Sith mobile, but anyway, let me give you a little bit of a, I guess, an aerial 360 view. And I didn't really change much. All I did was I took the original wings off and some of the side trim, replaced it with these wings and these blades and this top piece here. Really, that's about it. I obviously changed the color, but yeah, I've always liked the chrome red color. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. And it's got a whole lot more room inside because taking some of that trim off the sides allowed me to put all these bays in there, so that's actually a good thing. All right, so yeah, I'm all done that. So I am going to head to the Anomaly because originally I wanted to go get that Pilgrim Exocraft, and that will pretty much conclude my Exocraft things. I'll have them all at that point, so I will catch up with you there. All right, everyone, I'm at the Anomaly, and I'm going to go ahead and stop by the Construction Research Unit. I think I've got 19 salvage technology data, whatever. All right, yeah. Yeah, pretty much the Pilgrim was the only one I did not have, so I've got it now. And there's a couple things I would like to get here. Here we go, right here. So I need to get that in order to be able to get this. All right, yeah, I think that's all I want. So I'm gonna go back to the home base and assemble this Pilgrim, and I'll meet you there. Okay, everyone, I'm at the home base, and like I said, I'm gonna build the Nomad. My roamer's getting ready to fall off there, it looks like. Okay, so, I think while I'm going to go ahead and make the Pilgrim, I think I'm going to build sort of around my base, just build build a big platform all the way around to where I can just line these things up neatly. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I will catch back up with you when I get that completed. Hey everyone, I'm back. I just built a pretty simple platform underneath to house my Exocraft. I'll show you real quick. A couple little mistakes here and there, but unfortunately it's dark out. I mean, I did put some lights up here, but yeah, I need to get more lights at the anomaly. Basically, right here, I've got a platform. All I did was I followed this platform all the way down, and then I just put a separation in there, and I'm going to throw a short range teleport. Now I don't know. Yeah, I need some stuff, but yeah, I'm going to put a short range teleport here, and kind of like right here. This teleports me inside my base, and I think what I'm going to do is just throw a cube on this one, right, kind of symmetrical, and when I jump on this one, it'll put me down on the Exocraft pad here. So, oh, and this is kind of interesting. So, I just put the radar unit right on top of the electromagnetic base, right? So, yeah, pretty much good to go. Just got to put a short-range teleport. That's nothing but a thing. So, I will be right back with y'all. All right, everyone, I'm all done. At least, pretty much, with these short-range teleporters. Might put a little platform steps, but that's not really a big deal. So, I'm thinking maybe start adding stuff to this. However, I really do like this Exocraft, but I also like the hovercraft, the Pilgrim. However, it would probably make sense to pretty much upgrade all of them for the most part. So I think that is what I'll do. At least I'll throw the pieces in there, and then here and there do whatever I got to do. All right. And, okay. Hey everyone, I'm back. I basically just installed all of the technology in every single Exocraft. I didn't go grab materials and complete it, but at least I got it in there. Here and there, when I have the stuff on me at the time, I'll just go ahead and, repair or get something fully installed. I'm not too pressed to do that. Got the Pilgrim, but I just noticed I was remembering when I went to the anomaly and I got the membrane, got the rocket boots and remembrance, and I'm looking and I do have 2 technology slots available, but I never even installed remembrance. So I think what I'm going to do, and probably going to drop by like 2 of my drop pod locations, and collect a few upgrades and install these rocket boots, the membrane, and this remembrance. Efficient water jets. I wonder if I even have that installed. No, I don't. Yeah, so I'm gonna run by and grab some suit upgrades, Hey everyone, I figured I'd just get a little bit of an aerial view of the Corvette. Awesome looking. And I am just basically heading down to one of my drop pods on actually on the uranium base planet. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stop by one more. All right, everyone, I'm at the next drop pod location. And yeah, as I suspected, got a bunch of autophages here, camp. I might start doing some missions again very shortly for these guys because it is always cool to get the autophage appearance modifications. And I don't know, I might make another staff, at this point. So, yep, exosuit upgrade technology. All right. And you know what? I'm going to hit my freighter because that way I can go ahead and install all of these without even roaming through my storage units. So I'll meet you up on my freighter. Uh-oh. And look, there's a Star Destroyer. So, all right. It's going to suck fighting these guys in this ship, but whatever, I'll get them. Oh my god, the maneuverability. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, Jesus. I just had to do it myself pretty much. Yeah, this is bad. Come on, let me. I don't want the guys in the distance. I want this dude right here. Yeah, let me freaking aim at him. Yeah. Yeah, the aiming's really weird. It's like it wants me to go after these dudes that are really far away, and I got a dude shooting me, like, up in my face. So anyway. Like him, I want to go after him, and it's like resisting me really bad for whatever. Alright, I need to get some space here. Yeah, I gotta upgrade this thing. I gotta put some freaking some maneuverability modules in this because it's really bad. And this is like a hauler giving me a problem, you know? Still got 4 more. Alright, one more. Oh, civilian fleet saved, it said? I don't think I have enough, it's not letting me... It's not letting me accept that message. I guess I gotta kill this guy. Which is probably going to bring the Sentinels in at that point. Yeah. Not happening, man. I'm just going to land on my freaking freighter, and that's enough. There. Oh, there we go. All right, everyone. So I got everything that I needed to install in here. For this, I need to make a Heart of the Sun. That is a bit of a process. It's like you got to start with the very first one and then work your way to it. So I think, what's the first one? It's, so I done passed it. I guess the first one is Captured Nanode. Right here. All right. And then that, and then yeah, Captured Nanode. Damn it. And then okay, so that is an Englobe Shade, so that Dark Matter. Dawn's End. I don't even know what this Remembrance does. I should look it up. That one, we're getting there. Heart of the Sun. Okay, so I can install this now. Remembrance. Everything you ever knew is within. So, okay. Tells me a lot. Yeah, I'll meet up with you at the space station. Hey, I'm at the space station. I'm going to go ahead and throw 2 of these augmentations in my corvette. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put 3 of them in here and 1 in my starship. Okay, so that should really help. Let me summon my starship real quick. There we are. I'll just smack 1 in here. Yeah, I don't feel like my starship needs a whole ton of love, because I don't think I can do much more for damage. I think biggest improvement I can make is probably on my hyperdriver shields. Let me open up a spot real quick. I want to see what kind of technology I can... So I can put this shield. That would be nice. I've also got this instability drive, so that would go under the class of emergency warp unit. I'm not really. I never flee a battle. So it looks like pretty much just shield and that. I'm going to see if I can get a hyperdrive unit, an S-class, replace this A-class with it. So, and maybe I'll put that right there. Yeah, he does. Okay, cool. Let me see what I can do with that. All right. And that's 247 light years, so... Okay, that's charged up. Let me remove this pulse engine real quick. Yeah, I want to put that right there. So that is 237 light years. So if I put that in there, that's an improvement. That's 248. Hold on a second. 247, 248. Okay, so the weak link is this Class A, obviously. 198. Let's see. So hyperdrive range 998. Okay, there we go. I think that's pretty good. And let me go ahead and reinstall this. And yeah, right about now, I'm totally happy with these stats, and I have a spot available. So just go through this stuff. Oh, so you know what? This is going to get... I'm going to put that in my Corvette, and I'm going to put this hyperdrive. Damn it! Come on. And I'm going to put this hyperdrive in my Corvette. So I don't really need to buy anything. And I guess... so if I move this... Yeah, that kind of cheeses things up. Let me see. Well, I'm just going to do that because I do think it would be worth it to install this thing. I'm going to buy a wiring loom, and then I'll worry about finishing up when I get back to the base. I want to get on, so I'm going to buy a ton of these. 4 million. I'm going to buy 67 wiring looms. But I need a bunch of them because all my Exocraft need them. So I'll go ahead and at least get that part of it done. And now I'm going to bring back in my Corvette. Okay, I think I'll do... That's what I'll do. I'll put the rocket tubes or whatever right here. And then I'll put the Dyson pump right here. And that should increase the damage low. I'm not even worried about the damage with this thing. Really, it's the maneuverability that's like really tough to deal with. So maneuverability takes it up to 460. 496. The rocket boots, yeah. Okay. So my shields are... my shields are 315. So where are they going to be when I finish this? 316. Yeah. Yeah, I'm real happy with all these stats, that's for sure. And Throw these in the appropriate spot, the freighter. You know, that might do it for this episode, everyone. Let me look and see what I've got going on, and I will get right back with you.